Hello everyone. So today we are still going to be in your purple and white math workbook. So if you want to go grab that, and we, just like last time, will work the first couple problems together. And then your assignment for today is to finish page 117 and 118. And then when you're done, don't forget to send a picture to your teacher. All right, so looking at number 1, we're still working with some equivalent fractions. So we're looking for two correct equations. So we've got these fraction tiles as a chart. So we need to find two correct equations. So I'm going to look at letter A, and I see that they think that 1/4 is equal to 2/8. So I'm going to color in 1/4, and I need to color in 2/8. And is that equivalent? I see that it is. So I'm just going to put a little check mark beside it because I know that one is correct. All right, now I'm going to go to letter B. I see that they think 3/8 is equivalent to 1/2. So I'm going to shade in my 1/2. And then they said 3/8. So I'm going to color in 3/8. 1, 2, and 3. And in looking in these shaded parts, I see that 3/8 is not equal to 1/2 because I have this 1/8 that is not shaded but needs to be shaded to get me to equal this 1/2. So I'm going to put an X over letter B because I know that one's not correct. And then I'm going to look at letter C. So they think that 4/4 is equal to 1/2. So I'm going to color in 4/4, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. And I'm going to color in 1/2 up here with my fraction tiles. So I can see that they are the same. I have the same amount shaded. So I'm going to put a check mark beside this one. And to continue to check, because I do want to make sure that D and E, I want to check those just in case. So letter D, they're saying 3/4 is equivalent to 7/8. So let's color in 3/4. 1, 2, 3. And they say 7/8. So 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, and 7/8. So I can see that actually 7/8 is going to be greater than 3/4, so they are not equal. So that equation would not be correct. So I'm going to put an X over letter D. All right, and let's just check letter E just to be sure. Again, I have 7/8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they're saying that it is equivalent to 2/2. Well, what do I know about this 2/2? I know that 2/2 really could mean 1/2. So I'm going to color in this 1/2. And I see that actually 2/2 is going to be greater than 7/8, or 7/8 is going to be less than 2/2. So I know that this one would not be correct. So my two equations that would be correct is letter A and letter C. All right, so let's scoot on down to number 2. So they want to know which statement is true about a fraction that is equivalent to 1. The numerator is greater than the denominator. The denominator is greater than the numerator and the denominator are equal, or the numerator is twice the denominator. So I want to kind of be able to picture these. So I'm just going to take a basic fraction. So for letter A, the numerator is greater than the denominator. So that means the numerator is going to have to be bigger than my denominator. So let's just take 2/1. Is that equal to 1? No. So I know that's not correct. So let's look at letter B. The denominator is greater than the numerator. So I could have 1 over 2. Well, I know that's a fraction of a half, so I know that's not going to be equivalent to or equal to 1. All right, let's look at letter C. The numerator and the denominator are equal, so 2 over 2. Oh, does that equal 1? That does equal 1 whole. And so we think this one might be correct, but let's look at letter D. The numerator is twice the denominator. So that means if my numerator is 4, my denominator is going to have to be 2, because 4 is twice of 2, or 2 times 2 is 4. So that's not going to be equal to 1. So my correct answer is going to be C. The numerator and the denominator are equal. Okay, with these, you want to read slowly and carefully, okay, to make sure you're reading the question correctly. And let's just look at number 3. The last one we'll do together. So each rectangle is partitioned into thirds. Okay, I can see that. Which equation represents the shaded part of the rectangles as a fraction and a whole number? Okay, so they're wanting me to have a fraction and a whole number represented. Well, I'm going to start with my whole number because I think that's going to be easier. So this whole is shaded, so this would be 1 or 3 over 3. And this whole would be shaded, which would be 1 or 3 over 3. Okay, so I know I'm going to have, 1 plus 1 would give me 2 wholes. Okay, so now I need to figure out my fraction. So I have 3 over 3. So again, I know that each shape is divided into thirds, so trying to write that fraction, my denominator is going to be 3 because each rectangle is divided into 3. But now to get my numerator, I have to count each section in both rectangles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 thirds equal to 2 wholes. So my correct answer is going to be letter C. Letter C. All right. So your assignment today, you're going to finish up this page 117. You need to do number 4. And then you need to turn over and do page 118. And when you're done, send a picture to your teacher. Have a great rest of your day.